go.
As my partner eloquently explained several times over, isn't the job of the quarterback to win football games, Josh Allen? Isn't it the job of the quarterback to put your team in a position to win games? Tom Brady? Yeah, I'm going there. Isn't it the job of the quarterback to put his team in a position to get one of the best seeds in his conference for the playoffs? Huh? Am I missing a lesson here? No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well,
No.
for all you Trey Lance lovers, and nothing against Trey Lance nor his
We're
injury.
still on this train. Yeah, zero.
Nothing
I'm
against
sorry
Trey
the young man
Lance
got hurt.
nor his injury. But how's that looking right now? Mr. Garoppolo, the team starter now and in the future, threw for 240 yards and did not turn the ball over once. Let me repeat that.
That's the game I want him to play.
240 yards and didn't turn the ball over one time.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Justin Herbert,
let the defense do their job, and let the offense make on time plays, and have the QB be the distributor to the rest of that offense.
You can say whatever you want about Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I had something to say about Dakota Prescott.
That
has been preempted though.
No, not yet. We will get to that. We will get to Dakota Prescott and the way he again in Wisconsin.
Again.
Absolutely. But it's the job of the quarterback to put his team in position to win. Guess what? San Francisco won. Coming off of a bye. They had a slow start. They turned the ball over once on a fumble by Brandon Ayuk on a fabulous play, no less. Absolutely fabulous defensive play. No fault on any side.
Sometimes you got to get the defense their due.
Yep.
They get paid to do plays like that.
You just tip your cap.
Yeah.
But you have to tip your cap to the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan for bouncing back down 13-3. They made it 13-10. Chargers get a field goal, make it 16-10 at the half.
Let me do this right now.
And they don't.
let me do this now for the 49ers defense. Pitch shutout ball the second half last night. Brilliant job.
2.5 sacks for Nicholas John Bosa last evening. San Francisco allowed 16 points in the first half. Correction to that sentence. They allowed 16 points for the game because the Chargers did not score in the second half.
What's up, Wise?
What's going on, Wise?
Pragmatic Prime. How you doing, brother?
They harassed Justin Herbert. They brutalized Justin Herbert. They brutalized that Chargers offense. And Brandon Staley, you got to go because you ain't Don Coryell.
I've been no. I'm not gonna go on my soapbox.
Cole, I'm already there with you.
I've been telling fools who were saying that Chargers will win the AFC West. I'm like, Brandon Staley is coaching that team. He will coach into more losses than they should with that talent. And because of them, he's going to have them sticking neutral. And unfortunately, right now, they're stuck in neutral. And the way he coaches that team, Justin Herbert, who was an absolute stud, looks like a young, burgeoning Phillip Rivers right now.
He's regressing right before our eyes, and it's Brandon Staley's fault. Can I say that word again? He's regressing. I've said the same thing about Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson. More on that in the second half of the show. But
49ers though,
you want to put your team in a position to win. That's what Kyle Shanahan did. That's what the defense did. And just to piss off some haters, that's what Jimmy Garoppolo did. Because on the winning, it turned out to be the winning touchdown on a 3rd and 8.
Beautiful play. It was a beautiful play.
Zipped a pass to Brandon Ayuk.
Plays.
You know what that's called? That's called trust.
Plays that people do not think Garoppolo can make.
Like that one?
Yes, like that one. And you will be hearing this 2 months from now because I really believe the 49ers will make the playoffs and they will make it as the NFC West champs.
NFC West champions.
You will hear many people say, well, the 49ers will win playoff games in spite of number 10.
Oh, they said that last year until they went to Dallas and kicked them in the ass.
And then went to Lambeau and did the same thing.
And did the same to the Packers. Okay. Let me just say this. And I have said it since he's been in San Francisco. I will continue to say it now. The 49ers are not winning in spite of Jimmy Garoppolo. If you watch last night's game as closely as I did, they are winning because of him.
I think this is the issue I've had with today's NFL fan.
Ooh, preach. Please preach.
They believe an NFL quarterback should be all about fantasy football. If he doesn't throw 30 or 40 for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns with no interceptions, then that quarterback sucks. Well, not every quarterback can do that. And on top of that, not every quarterback is asked to do that. Guess which one of them that fits in the category of Garoppolo. He can do it, and he has done it. But does he have to do it? No, not with that defense and not with that running game. I mean, you have McCaffrey now, who he definitely has found his resurgence. You had Debo, who's back now, and he ran pretty well last night too. Oh, and that's right. There was a weapon that returned that was last year that did damage last year. It hasn't done much damage because he was injured.
Mitchell,
but he appeared last night and did some damage, and that's when Elijah Mitchell. When you have a running stable that stacked, why would you want your quarterback to throw the ball 40 times a game? I'm looking at you, Dakota Prescott.
Let me throw a stat out there that people don't want to look at. Elijah Mitchell, in his return, 18 carries, 89 yards.
You can't answer better.
Can I say that again, please? Can I say that again? Elijah Mitchell, in his return after missing 7 weeks due to an injury, 18 carries, 89 yards.
That's almost 5 yards to carry, my friend. You can you can answer better.
Let me throw this stat out there. Justin Herbert threw the ball 35 times, completed 21 of them for 187 yards. Mr. Garoppolo threw the ball 28 times for 240 yards. Oh, and on only 19 completions.
Efficiency is the name of the game.
19 completions, 28 attempts, 240 yards. Didn't throw a touchdown. Didn't throw an interception. And was sacked only once.
Didn't have to. It's I keep telling people, it's a bonus if a QB can do those ridiculous fantasy football numbers. Like the stuff we see Patrick Mahomes do. That's a plus.
It is.
What you want to see in a quarterback is efficiency and the fact that he does not turn the ball over.
And you know what the 49ers did, especially the second half? Actually, they started this beginning second quarter.
Yeah, I'm about to say the last part of the second quarter.
Last part of the second quarter when they got the touchdown. Thank you, Christian McCaffrey, with mom and dad in tow.
Oh man,
And if y'all don't know,
I didn't see
Christian's
Ed.
dad
I didn't
was
see Ed.
Ed McCaffrey,
Oh
fellow by
man,
the name of Ed McCaffrey,
I didn't see Ed.
who
Former
wore
49er.
who wore 49er colors.
Mm-hmm. We people know him as a Bronco, but he was a former 49er.
He had his best years as a Bronco, but he got tutelage in that San Francisco system.
Yeah.
Especially under Mike Shanahan,
who was the offensive coordinator at the time.
Bingo.
It was like, when he became the head coach of the Broncos, it's like,
hey,
what type of wide receiver that actually has hands, could run a route, and is unafraid to block? Ed, how you doing, brother? I saw what you did in San Francisco. Come to the Rocky Mountains and win the chip with us.
And now you're seeing the same with Kyle Shanahan and Christian McCaffrey. The best part is the best part is they're not overusing McCaffrey.
No,
first part of the game
beautifully, actually.
The first part of the game, I will say this: the first part of the game, they were force feeding McCaffrey to see what San Diego would do, and part of the second quarter, they were force feeding Mitchell, and they made their adjustments at halftime to the tune of, you ready for this? 41 rushes.
Can
I say that number again? Can I say that number again?
41 rushes in the second half?
41 total.
Oh, what was 41 total? Sorry.
41 total.
But still, 41 rushes.
41 total rushes.
That makes, being the old offensive lineman that I am, that makes me happy. When I hear a team that's willing to invest being physical, that makes me happy.
Which is the premise of the West Coast offense anyway, started by the late, great Bill Walsh.
I've always said that people misunderstand what the West Coast offense is. People think it's finesse, and people think it's pass. No.
Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott.
No, it was originally created because the quarterback when Bill Walsh was the offensive coordinator for the Bengals back in the 70s, when they had an inefficient quarterback that couldn't really throw the ball 50 yards downfield, it's like, I'll construct an offense where yards after reception will actually matter. And so we know the guy's accurate. So we'll capitalize on the accuracy. So normally, if it's based on a short passing game, guess what the offense really wants to feature?
Which is why Joe Montana, to me, is the greatest damn quarterback of all time, and Bill Walsh capitalized on what he does best. Oh, and a beautiful play by Garoppolo in that third quarter. A beautiful play by Garoppolo in the third quarter. On a 3rd and 8, scrambled to his right and unleashed a dart for Ray McCloud, which turned into a 30. That was fourth quarter. I beg your pardon.
Yes, fourth quarter.
That turned into a 36-yard completion.
That was a good throw.
And that's for people that's for the folks that say, that's for the folks that say, oh, well, he's not mobile. He doesn't have to be mobile, fool. Matter of fact, let me get my sounds up here because I haven't put any sounds up
yet. All he has to be is elusive. That's all he has to be.
And on that play, that should tell you everything and every intangible that Garoppolo brings to this offense. As long as Cole has been the co-host with me, and as long as Cole has been on the air with me, what have I said about Garoppolo? He is the man, period. Not for stats, not for 400-yard games or anything like that. Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. End of story. Okay?
And he learned. He cut his teeth in the pros, being under another system where it wasn't stressed that the quarterback is the straight up star.
Right.
He is one of the cogs in the machine that makes the whole engine work.
And of course, we're speaking about Tom Brady.
So
for everyone, I still get talk to this day about the Niners making a mistake in signing Garoppolo. Well, you know what? My 3 words are as follows:
shut up, fool,
and
see you later.
And I close with this: Garoppolo doesn't do anything spectacular.
Good.
He just does it efficiently.
And that's what matters most.
Garoppolo doesn't put up fantasy numbers, but the best part, he doesn't have to.
Don't care about that.
And
give it a W.
And I've said this since last year when they went on that run to get in the playoffs. And it's echoed this year. Yes, the Eagles are 8-0. Yes, the Cowboys are above them in terms of record. But the most dangerous team in the NFC is in San Francisco. And one of the biggest reasons is Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, I know I'm still going to get some chip and chap for that, but for now, that's Snowman's take. What is yours?